What's going on, my fellow Guardians? Thanks again for joining me. This is Haplin. We're going to be checking out the new Titan subclass, the Sunbreaker. It was revealed in the live stream earlier this week, where they went through the new strike, the Shield Brothers on the Dreadnought. It seemed pretty interesting, had a lot of cool mechanics. Anyways, let's just check out the skill tree for this new subclass. Alright, first up we got the Fusion Grenade. This one gives you an explosive grenade that causes bonus damage when attached to its target. Next we have the Termite Grenade. This one gives you a grenade that sends forward a burning line of fire. And the final type of grenade is called the Incendiary Grenade. This one gives you a grenade whose explosion catches enemies on fire and causing additional damage over time. The Titan has the regular lift again. No blink guys, sorry. We also have increased height, which upgrades lift to carry you higher. We can also select increased control, which lets us upgrade lift for better directional control while in the air. And the final type of jump is a catapult, which upgrades lift to provide a strong initial burst of momentum. Alright, and the new type of super for this class is called the Hammer of Soul. This one allows you to summon a flaming hammer and wreak destruction down upon your enemies. It looked pretty cool in stream, guys. Alright, the next skill is called Forge Master. This one allows you to throw more hammers, and hammers cause bigger explosions. This seems like a pretty cool skill. More hammer time, guys. For all you shoulder charge lovers out there, we have this cousin, Sun Charge, which lets us press R1 during Hammer of Soul to hurl yourself forward. Enemies in your path explode, chaining fiery damage to other enemies. Pretty cool. And lastly, we have Scorched Earth, which ignites the world, creating sunspots everywhere your Hammer of Soul impacts. Next up we have Sunstrike, which allows you to burn your enemies with a heavy solar melee strike. This one seems like it's going to be pretty useful for shields. It's called Melting Point. It allows you to burn away your target's defenses, while burning targets are weakened to both you and your allies. Next up we got the Thermal Vent. Sunstrike releases a solar explosion on hit. Kills create a sunspot that damages the enemies inside. And finally we have Stoke the Forge. This one reduces Sunstrike cooldown. Getting a kill blow with Sunstrike instantly recharges it. Alright, Titan Codex 1 is focused on battle recovery and toughness. This next codex is focused on speed and toughness. And the final type of codex is focused on battle recovery and speed. Next up we have Flame Seeker, which allows your Hammer of Soul to alter its flight path to seek out your enemies. Kind of like a homing missile sort of thing, with tracking. Pretty cool. Explosive Pyre seems pretty good for crowd control. Enemies felled by your hammer explode, chaining fiery solar damage to others around. Pretty cool. And finally we have Fleet Fire, which gives you enemies felled by your fire grant you bonus agility and reload speed, stacks up to 3 times. Titan Codex 4 is focused on all your attributes. Titan Codex 5 is focused on maximum recovery. And finally Titan Codex 6 is focused on raw speed. Next up we have the Sunring Flames. When super energy is full, grenade and melee abilities recharge twice as fast. Next we have Cauterize. Enemies brought down by your fire regenerate your health. And the final ability we have is Fire Keeper. While standing in a sunspot, you gain an overshield and Hammer of Soul lasts longer. This seems pretty useful when you put in conjunction with all the sunspot abilities we looked at earlier. Anyways, that's it for the Sunbreaker. It seems like a pretty cool new subclass, and I can't wait to try it out once it comes out in Taken King. What do you guys think? Alright, catch you later guys.